Welcome. You've made it to the end of the day. You've done enough. Now, you can let go. Let the noise of the world fall away, the lists, the worries, the unfinished thoughts. Let them float gently behind you like leaves in the wind. Tonight, we'll drift slowly into rest, guided by the gentle voices of philosophers across time. Not to analyze or solve anything, but simply to rest in their words, and let them carry us toward sleep. Take a breath, then another. You're here, and that's enough. Part 1. Socrates and the Simple Life. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living," but he didn't mean we should constantly judge ourselves. He meant that in the quiet moments we can look inward. We can gently ask, "Am I living in a way that feels true?" He spent his life asking questions, not because he had the answers, but because he believed that truth lives in the conversation, not the conclusion. So as you lie here, feel no pressure to solve anything. You don't need clarity tonight, just curiosity, a soft wondering, a simple willingness to be with your thoughts without force. You're allowed to not know. You're allowed to be tired, and you're allowed to rest. Part 2. Lao Tzu and Letting Go. Lao Tzu wrote in the Tao Te Ching, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be." He spoke of the Tao, the way, a path not paved by effort, but by flow. He said, "Be like water." Water doesn't resist. It moves around obstacles. It nourishes without trying. It rests, and still, it shapes the world. Tonight, let your thoughts be like water, flowing in, flowing out. No need to hold them. No need to dam the current. If something from your day returns, a moment, a worry, a task, see if you can let it pass, like a cloud in the sky. You are not your thoughts. You are the sky they move through. Breathe in. Let go. You're flowing now. Part 3. Marcus Aurelius and the Present Moment. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic thinker, kept a journal of quiet reflections. He wrote not for others, but to remind himself, to return to what mattered. He said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Tonight, your soul is your sanctuary. A quiet space inside you, always waiting, even in noise, even in chaos, even in exhaustion. Marcus believed we can't control what happens to us, only how we respond. And sometimes, the wisest response is to pause, to breathe, to rest. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. So let your mind rest now. You are safe in this moment. There is nothing more to do. You are allowed to just be." Part 4. Rumi and the Inner Light. Rumi, the 13th century poet and mystic, saw beauty in both joy and sorrow. He wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Maybe today held joy, maybe it held pain, or maybe it simply passed in a blur. Whatever it brought you here, to this quiet space, to this breath. Rumi reminded us that even when things fall apart, there's something in us that stays whole, a light that never goes out. He said, "Don't you know yet? It is your light that lights the world." So as you fall asleep, imagine that light inside you, warm, steady, glowing. It doesn't need to shine for anyone else. It simply is, and that is enough. Part 5. Epictetus and what we can control. Epictetus was born into slavery yet became one of the wisest voices of the Stoic tradition. He taught that real freedom comes from within, that we are not disturbed by things, but by our thoughts about things. He said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond our power." Tonight, let go of what's out of your hands. Let go of what others said. Let go of what tomorrow may bring. None of it lives here, in this quiet moment. What is in your power is this breath, this choice to rest, this permission to be still. As you breathe, imagine your worries softening, shrinking, fading like footsteps behind you on a quiet path. You've already done enough. Let it be. Part 6. Simone Weil and Gentle Attention. Simone Weil, a French mystic and philosopher, believed that attention is the deepest form of love. She said, "Absolutely unmixed attention is prayer. Not prayer in the traditional sense, but a deep, patient noticing. As you lie here, bring your attention gently to the feeling of your body resting, the quiet around you, the rhythm of your breath. Nothing to judge, nothing to fix, just a quiet noticing." Simone believed that in truly seeing something, a flower, a face, even a moment, we connect with something sacred. So tonight, let yourself be seen. By the stars, by the silence, by yourself. Let your attention rest, and your heart will follow. Part 7. The Buddha and Impermanence. The Buddha taught that all things change, that nothing stays, not joy, not pain, not even our thoughts. This is called anicca, impermanence. He said, just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. But spiritual life isn't distant or mysterious, it's found right here, in the quiet breath you're taking, in the rising and falling of your chest, in the way sleep slowly begins to wrap around you. The Buddha encouraged us to observe, without clinging, without fear. So if thoughts appear, let them rise and pass. No need to chase them, no need to hold on. Tonight, everything is allowed to soften. Your body, your mind, your heart. Like the moon reflected on water, clear, gentle, still. You are floating now, in the rhythm of change, and the safety of stillness. Tonight you've walked with wise souls. Socrates, Lao Tzu, Marcus, Rumi, Simone, Buddha. They lived long ago in faraway places, and yet their voices still echo gently. In your heart, in your breath, in your being. Philosophy is not about having all the answers. It's about making space for wonder, for silence, for stillness. And what better time than now to welcome stillness in? You've made it to the end of the day. Let it go now. Let the world turn without you for a little while. You are safe. You are held. You are allowed to rest. Good night, thoughtful soul. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. You are home. If you're still with me, thank you for sharing this quiet space. If there's a topic or philosopher you'd like to hear next, feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if this brought you peace, you're always welcome to subscribe for more gentle reflections. Sleep well.